you feel it. You could see new faces coming in, more people, buying and publishing wearables on the marketplace. And um, I think also the metaverse, it's different if a person was here during 2021,
Mm-hmm.
2022,
Mm-hmm.
when like the entire industry had the meta announcement, everything went nuts. And so it's also just, it was a very, very frenetic, crazy time. Um, so much happening, so many big brands, everybody wanted a piece of the metaverse, but that was never sustainable. Like it was
Yeah.
never going to last. And so
Wow.
the people, yeah, that stayed for the tech, they're the ones here now, and they're creating some really cool things.
Mhm. Yeah, we can't wait to learn from you all because I mean, oh, it was amazing when Metal sort of like, put up the post where he's like, oh, I'm offering land and all of this, and I'm like, whoa. And then everybody just kept
Yeah.
grabbing and grabbing and grabbing and grabbing, and I'm like, wow, this is going to be huge. I can't wait to check out what everybody does, by the way. I know most of you already know.
Yes.
Natalie, Tolu, Jane, Jean is here, and a couple of others. I don't see them right now, but I know they're all here and they're all gearing up. But yeah, let me ask you this, Vanessa. I know you participated like in the SheFi cohort 14. Did that get
Yay.
And the grad ceremony in the Decentraland was really, really cool. Did that help in any way? And what would you get? What would you like? Would you recommend SheFi to anybody? Would you?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I'm wearing my shirt just came in the mail yesterday. Support your local moms in crypto. And so
Yeah.
like I think SheFi absolutely I would recommend. And I know it is tailored for more sort like kind of beginner people just maybe just getting involved in like blockchain web3 for the first time.
Hmm.
And so a lot of it was like, like review kind of at the beginning, like the wallets. But everything, I just kept having these moments where I'm like, gosh, I wish I would have known that, like that would have saved me so much money or time. And then once it got into like the more technical stuff, I definitely was, I mean, I didn't know about ZK swaps. Like I didn't know about rollups. So even though I've been in the space for like 6 years, there's just, I mean, this is a space that's moving too fast. Like you're always gonna have something new to learn because it's always changing.
Hmm.
But I would say just like the connection. I mean, it was 6:30 in the morning my time to come to those classes. But I'll
Oh.
tell you, I would sit down with my coffee and just feel like I don't even care what they talk about. I'm in a class with a bunch of women, and that's just like that's the medicine I need. Like it felt so empowering to just finally be like with with your people. I mean, we're 51% of the population. Like hard questions, it's the easy questions that maybe people don't want to ask because they don't want to feel stupid,
Hmm.
what is a seed phrase, or what is a wallet. So I
Hmm.
just feel like that SheFi made a safe place, where we could ask that. And I am a absolute believer that you teach the woman, you teach the female of the
Yeah.
household, or you teach the women of the community, and you're teaching the community. Because yeah, who teaches the kids? Like,
Hmm.
I just think it's, you want to empower a community, teach like teach the moms, teach the women.
Yeah.
Um,
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that was some commitment you did, waking up in the morning. Like, I'm not the best morning person, but I always tell my staff when I come out, I'm like, you're just very lucky that, I'm very responsible. It's not that I have to pay you guys salary. I probably will not be coming out of my house because I need to make money to pay you guys at the inside. Yeah. But yeah, that was beautiful. And it was exciting having you along because you were really active. You participated in like every step of the way. So it also inspired others during the course. And I'm sure Maggie was definitely happy about that. And I hope she watches this to see that, you inspired more people. Yeah. Now, on to your 3D modeling. Now, I know, okay, I'm more excited about like Could you tell me more about it first before I go crazy? Because I went in the marketplace and I've been bookmarking all your emotes, and
Oh, yay.
I've been bookmarking your emotes, your outfits, for just saving it in one corner for when I'm gonna go, like, just go on a spree. But could you tell me how modeling has gone for you? Like, have you done spaces or have you just done like the things you put on in the marketplace? I can go there too to show people what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, just to like start with, I came to Decentraland with pretty much zero 3D modeling experience. I was a special education teacher, high school special ed teacher, and so I would use like virtual reality with my students who otherwise couldn't access the learning, and it gave them a different way with that was much more exciting to express themselves and complete homework assignments. So that was pretty much, I had no experience in modeling or anything. And so everything I learned, it's because of Decentraland, or it's after I came here. And the emote creation, I did have stop motion experience. I always joke that I want to be a Disney animator when I grow up, and because I love animating, I love stop motion. And so when like at the beginning in Decentraland, you could only have you had like 8 emotes, or like the default emotes. So we all just did the same silly dances, and then at one point they introduced emotes, and we just were like, I mean, we were insane. We were like, what? I mean, when the first time somebody could sit, we just went nuts because we hadn't sat down in 3 years of dancing.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh, I gotta learn how to do this because I love stop motion. I love breaking motion down into the tiniest minute parts, and especially with stop motion, you almost get into a very like zen like state because it takes so much concentration to be moving an entire being, or like multiple beings. And so the emotes, yeah, I mean, I think because I could do a little bit of like stop motion, they were very like, it was pretty straightforward just to get into Blender and start moving the emotes around. The emotes that have props are way more difficult, and I'm still that's where I'm at right now, learning, figuring out how to properly rig everything. But then learning emotes made it so much easier to go to other 3D modeling, like making builds in Decentraland, like the cantina and a lot of different things. And so that's kind of where I'm at now, is like bringing those animation skills into like the builds. So like for Art Week, I made a butterfly that you can sit on, and it'll like swoop you up into the air and carry
Oh
you
my
around.
God.
So it's really fun to see how it's just like playing. It's like you constantly playing around, like
Hmm.
playing with your toys.
Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. I see what you're talking about here. And you have a lot of variety. I know it's taking time to load on the screen, but I'm in the store looking at
Mhm.
everything that you have going on. Okay, first off, this sexy recline. Yes, this is
Aha,
mine.
yes. I went through my sexy model phase for Fashion Week. I had lots of different cute poses, but yeah.
Yep, let's grab that. That's mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Are you guys on here? You guys, our audience, please check out um, Vanessa in the marketplace. This is not all I'll be grabbing today, but let me just go back. How long does this take? Transaction takes like 3 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes it's quicker. Lately it's been almost instantaneous, but usually it takes a little bit of time, because when you buy a emote or a wearable that you really want, it's like the
Hmm.
longest 3 minutes. You're like, why isn't it loaded yet?
I know, right? I was gonna ask the question, when people make like emotes, okay, not emotes, like you know how people have like what's the word? Let's see, wearables.
Yeah.
Hold up a second. For example, let's say head and let's say hair. Does it change color or is it the specific color you created it with that it stays in? For example,
It's a specific Oh, go ahead.
this windswept hair that you have on here. Okay, Oh, okay, on me it's showing black, but
Yes.
okay, okay. So it
So
changes.
it
Go ahead.
will change. Yeah, so the artist, when they make something, there's a specific, and it's kind of like a gray color scale, a specific color that if they use that, then the computer reads it as RGB and it'll change colors. So like the wig that you're wearing was colored, that one I know it may have come out before RGB was an option,
Mm,
because it used to not be an option. You couldn't couldn't get that customized. But yeah, it'll change whatever hair color that you have. So like right now, your hair color, I can see your eyebrows, so it must be black. But you can come in world and you can change that, and then you can also change your skin color of the avatar. So it's just 100% if the creator used that specific palette. So sometimes it's nice because your outfit can totally match. Your dress will be pink if your hair color's pink, or it'll be black if your hair color is black. But then sometimes you're like, oh, but I don't want it to blend. I want it like my shoes right now. They're pink and same color as my hair, but I really want them to be black all the time. So I'm like, oh, I should have them make a
mm.
different pair that's just black. So there's a
Oh,
lot that you can do like in the marketplace with that. It's a pretty
yeah.
fun addition.
It is a pretty fun one. So I know I grabbed one emote for myself. I'm gonna grab a spare one, and at the end of the event, uh, a lucky attendee is gonna get one as
Oh,
well.
yay.
Yeah. So let's see, which one are we gonna grab right now? This pasta out is so funny, Vanessa.
Well, I'm a big fan of like Walt Disney, and he said something once that like just stuck with me, and he said that in every single film he wants the audience to laugh, to cry, to feel happy, to feel anger, to feel sadness, because that's all of the emotions. And if you go back and you watch some of the early Disney movies, like there's some really sad, they're really like impactful parts. And
Mm-hmm.
so at one point I was like, okay, I need to take that theory to Decentraland. Like we should have all the emotes, we should have all the feelings. Like emotion is such a powerful part of our life in the physical world. Like it should definitely be part of our life in the virtual world. So I started making some that were, passed out, or some that are sad. There's one that I have that's angry. That was actually like the hardest one to make because I had to actually get angry.
Really?
And every time
Okay.
yeah, well, because I was like, okay, how, if I was angry, how are my shoulders? How would my arm be like? And
Mm.
I'd be really mad. And so I would, yeah, I would sit here behind my computer and I would be like shaking my finger and shaking my head. And so, yeah, here it is. So that one, yeah, it took a long time to do it. It was back when we had poker. And so I was imagining a really angry poker player who's like, you, like, yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. Wow. Wow. I didn't know creating an emote required like, going in depth like that. Like I just didn't figure out that at all. Okay. This is good.
Yeah, I
And
don't know. I mean, maybe not for everybody, but I feel like there's so much you can do. Like, when you're mad, your hands are mad, your
mhm.
shoulders are mad, you can't change the mouth of the avatar, but like, I really wanted it to be like, what does that look like? Like, maybe it was kind of cathartic to work through my own anger too.
Oh my God. Wow. I love that we're having this chat because there's so much more to you that a lot of people don't see. And it's just really nice and heartwarming. And I know you have a lot going on, and I know you've spoken about your next project, which is with the history of things. But what do you think excites you the most about spaces like this that we're having now in the Central Land for connecting with people? How do you see that impacting the Central Land?
I think, I think when you enter like any kind of community or virtual world like this, or even if you start a new job anywhere, any life experience, like you go through stages. And I think a lot of us in Decentraland, like we've gone through our party stage. Like we've done that. Like it was social, it was fun, it was all about wearing the best wearable and like, just hanging out with your friends. But like as I've gone through the Decentraland journey, I've been more fascinated and like interested in kind of the, I don't know, I would say the more impactful, like real life parts of it, like the DAO, like looking at decentralized governance. What does that mean for us in Decentraland? But then what does that mean in us in our real life? Like the ability to, for the first time in human history, make a decision that's decentralized, that the entire group can have some say in.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, looking at like Decentraland, in my opinion, just my opinion, but like it it has to do more. Like it's at the point for me, like
Mm.
we have to take it further. Like we have to use it to advance our own existence in the physical world. Otherwise, it's just another computer game. And so I think like um there's a different organization that had this little quote that just sticks in my head. It's solar punk versus cyberpunk, where it's that like let's change the world for the greater good rather
Mhm.
than just be a bunch of cool online hackers.
Sure.
And so looking at these spaces, like the power is each one of you listeners here right now, because you are at the forefront of like change. I mean, this is amazing new technology, and at least like I've been called a feminist before, so I'll just be a feminist. Like it's the first time in history that we women are starting at the same starting line as our peers. And so like really like the female, I think I think like after COVID, so many women had to quit their jobs, their careers to take
Mhm.
care of their children, their families. And it was this great point of history that was like a reckoning came where we get to decide what's next for us. Because like personally, I left my job teaching. I had to make a choice between my student children and my real children, and I had to choose my real children.
No.
So I think like this group right here, we are literally just the pioneers. Even if you started 2 weeks ago in Decentraland, like you're already ahead of 99% of women on this planet. Um, and even if your project isn't like 3D like in Decentraland can be such a canvas for the projects you want to do somewhere else. It's like one place where you can really put your ideas, like literally physically see them walking around and coming to life. So um, I guess I'm more excited about people than protocols. Like the people here are what fascinate me. Like I want to see people succeed like that. I guess I spent too much time like helping my students find jobs and succeed. Like I'm like, well, what if I get more enjoyment about watching other people succeed than at watching myself succeed? Because I'm like, yes, you get it, girl.
This just shows how kind you are, how kind you really are. And I said, that's lovely. And that's why I'm here to remind you that you also matter and to also pour that love into yourself. So unfortunately, you're
uh,
stuck with me now. You're stuck with me now, unfortunately.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you're stuck with me now. So yeah, this has been really beautiful, guys. I know our audience has been there. Do you guys have any questions for the connector? You can drop it in the chat or yeah, you could drop it in the chat so that I can ask her quickly, quickly, quickly. No, just the chat. Okay. Okay. So, okay. All right. Does anybody on the Discord channel right now want to speak?
And I'll just say when I started, I would not speak ever. I never. good. And I think I told you how I would not speak. Nobody heard my voice. And then I like accidentally hit speaker in a Twitter space once, and I was
Oh
like
no.
sweating, like the stinky sweat. Like I was like hyperventilating. My words were shaking, and I was like, "Oh God, This is it. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die from talking." And then I didn't die, um, and then my friend Sinful,
Yeah.
he asked me if I wanted to do a Twitter space, and I was like, "Nope, nope, can't do that." And I actually thought about my teaching partner, who passed away at the age of 42. She was
Oh
very young,
no.
like sad incident, and I remember thinking, gosh, like I have something to say. I do want to say something. I want, like I want to make the words happen, but
Hmm.
I'm too shy. I'm too scared. I kept telling myself that. And then I was like, you know what? I need to say what's on my mind before it's too late, because you never know when your time is up. Like, and in this space, I think that each one of us can be inspiring, whether we ever turn the mic on or not. Like that doesn't matter. But I think that yeah, I also like, especially in the DAO, there was nobody else. There were no other females in the DAO who were speaking up, and I realized like I was looking for a hero. I was like looking for that strong female, person to inspire me, that I could like be their cheerleader. And I didn't find her, so I had to become her. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna talk in spaces. I'm gonna vote the way my heart says, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, and that's like part of the mantle for, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier to live small, but yeah, I just can't. I think
Oh,
if you got something on your mind,
yeah.
just start saying it.
Yeah. That's fantastic advice as well. I suffer from that too, because I've just learned to keep quiet too. I tend to find myself in positions of authority with time, even though I run away from them, but I still get placed in them. So I'm a kind of
Yeah,
person that it's not like I don't try to like, work with people. I do. I love people. I always give like my mom would say, like, don't stress Joe. Oh, there's another name they call me at home as the last one. But yeah, if I use that there, everybody's gonna know. So yeah,
yeah,
but she's like, don't stress Joe. Just let her do what she wants to do when she wants to do. Because when she was working, she gives like 200%. But when she needs to rest, do not disturb her
yeah.
because she will burn the house down.
Yes.
So, so I tend to, since I'm usually given like a lot of responsibility most of the time, even from a young age, I I just tend to do things on my own. It's just faster, and I don't have to like
Yeah.
repeat myself because I really do not enjoy repeating myself. That's where my
Yeah.
patience goes out the door, like completely. It just goes. you know so
Yeah.
I'm also taking basically I'm also taking some lessons from this chat that we've had, and I'm definitely going to like rewatch it and like go through everything again. Unfortunately, I didn't start streaming from the beginning on YouTube because I just thought it automatically goes there, but I think you still need to go press
Oh,
live buttons and all of this.
yeah.
But I think we still got a considerable bit of it so people can still rewatch it. But that aside, I wanted us to. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you, Vanessa, for this. This has been amazing that you took time out. It's still, is it midday for you yet?
It is. It's early. It's before lunchtime. My kids are at school, so this is
Oh,
like perfect.
beautiful. I wanted us to just take a tour of this place. I know you've done that a couple of times, and I know some people are finding it hard to get upstairs, like me, but we'll figure it out. I wanted us to go up to the rooftop and take a picture if we are all
Oh
aboard
yeah.
for this.
Let's see. The
Oh,
stairs are.
yeah, yeah,
This is a beautiful build, by the way. This was your wellness week build.
yep,
Is that right?
yes,
Yeah.
that,
That was
yes,
so amazing.
yeah. It was done by our beautiful architect that she missed here. And funny enough, she just got everything I was saying. So I don't know, guys,
Oh.
if you can hear us, we're going upstairs. So for the people who can't climb like me, yeah, just zoom out and take it step by step. Nope, we are not rushing. We're just going
This is
slowly.
gorgeous. It actually is so much nicer here in a world because you're surrounded by the water.
Ah,
Um, in Decentraland, I mean, it's gorgeous because you've got the scenery, but this is really pretty. I haven't seen it with the water in the background.
oh, pretty. Oh, I didn't even realize that. And it feels sharper for some reason here compared to when it's in the main world as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Are you
So,
going to do anything for the hackathon? Because this would be awesome to bring to the hackathon.
oh, you want us to bring this to the hackathon?
Well, maybe it has to be a brand new build, but like you could. Oh no, I fell. Oh
Oh,
no. But you could bring some kind of like idea with this.
definitely.
Oh,
Definitely we definitely can. Okay, so for our viewers who are viewing this, like Vanessa said, this was our build for the Central and Wellness Week. The ground floor was how do I say it? It's kind of like it has a TV. Yeah, it's kind of a way we just have events and all of that. We're going upstairs now. We have this beautiful water thing too. Damn, space is really pretty. I've forgotten how pretty it was. That's the meditation square, by the way, where I see J King lounging already. Like, yo,
yay!
yo, yo. Some of us are still trying to make it upstairs, you know? Yeah. And for the record, guys, don't feel funny because you're taking your time climbing upstairs, please. Everybody was a learner at some point, so we'll be all right. Oh my God, you were right, Vanessa. This is so pretty. Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
That the height,
God.
like the distance, is amazing.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, now I really want to have this in real life. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen, but we are gonna make it happen. Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Decentraland. You can test things out there and then like, maybe bring them to the real life or the physical life. I hate saying real life because this is my real life. Like these
True.
friends, the
Mm-hmm.
friends that I have, they are real friends. I just don't see them often, but like I always try to differentiate my physical life and my digital life because both are a part of me.
Oh. That's actually real. Oh, I finally made it late to the party. But guys, if you're downstairs, try and make it up. We're about to take a selfie. We're gonna wait for you guys to try and get a selfie before we all jump to the meditation sphere downstairs. Hi, Jack. Hi, King. We see you, Jack. Yeah. Tell me where you're at. Oh, hi, Natalie. You made it. Yeah. J King, we're waiting for you. Please stop lounging. Come back up. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Natalie
Oh
says it was so
no.
stressful. Yes, it was
Yeah, poor
stressful.
Natalie. You made it.
Oh my God. Yes.
They used to do a lot of parkour like back in 2022, and they would have like wearables that you'd earn if you could do the parkour. And the parkour is
Oh,
like jumping all over stuff like an obstacle course. And
wow.
I never could do it. If I ever make parkour, I always have like a ramp for those of us that can't do it. Like some people are good at it. I cannot for the life of me do parkour.
Oh my God. So are we all here yet? Mental Wolf, where you at? I don't see you. Hi, Mental Wolf, where you at? So we can take a quick selfie, then we all jump. We jump to the meditation sphere where we're gonna lounge. Okay. But we could take some cute ones now if we want
Yeah.
to. Okay. Okay, we're so far apart. Are we supposed to be this far? Should I come closer or how are we doing this?
Let's see. I actually have a great camera angle on the side. Maybe it would be better, but to get the whole name in,
Yes,
I've
please.
got my camera zoomed out. And if anybody doesn't know about the camera feature, click C on your keyboard,
Mm.
and then that puts you in camera mode, but then hit U to take the lines off of your screen. And you can move that all around and get like really cool shots, and then hit the space bar to take the picture. Um, and then that picture is going to go right to your, I believe, your world, Ms. Joe. So then if I look up your world and look at the pictures, it's attached to it. So then, in the
Ah.
future, you'll have these on file. If, like, I'm setting these to public, you have to go
Oh.
back in and choose that. But then, yeah, like in a year from now, they're going to see our picture from right now, and you can
Oh.
actually see who was here and what they were wearing. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. All right. Cheese, everybody. Are we ready? You can do whatever you want. You can jump, you can dance, whatever you want. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Natalie's meditating. Literally? For your journey down?
Oh, there's more people coming.
Oh, there.
Silvio, Alua, JK, Vitalik. Oh yeah, they're all arriving at the same time.
Oh, really? How did you know that? Oh, I see them.
You can see them coming up the stairs real slow.
Oh,
Okay, we need more
interesting.
pictures.
Yes, we do. Hey guys. Hi, Silvio. Hi, Vitalik. Yes, Tilly, you made it back. Woo. Picture time. Okay, let me see. Picture time. Okay, let's go back. All right. Cheese, everybody. Wait, wait. Hold up. See, right? All right, there we go. Cheese, everybody. Cheese. Yay. Yes, let's even one more. Uh-huh. And we got it. Now it's time to jump, guys. Are we ready to jump?
Okay, where are we jumping? Are we jumping right off
Mm.
the
Okay,
center
so
here?
yeah, so we need to go to the edge, uh, where we came from. Oh, no, not that one, not that one.
Okay.
Because somebody raised it. No, no, yes, that one. This one. Yeah, this is
Okay.
easier to jump from. So, yeah. Oh my God. People would think you're real. Okay, not in real life. In the physical world, if we're doing this, yes, everybody would think we're crazy, which naturally
Yeah.
we are, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we ready to jump, guys? So, you just go. Yeah. So, let me see. Hold up a second. Let me
Oh,
just.
she's gonna go for it.
Oh, we did it. Are we ready? Let's go. Yes, this is the only way to get to the spare. So this is our meditation spare. Yeah, this
Did
is
I
the.
do it right in the
You.
middle, or did I jump too far?
Oh no, you didn't jump too far. It's still fine. We're gonna get to you right now. Like, yeah. What are we waiting to do? Nothing, Sylvia. We're just running. Oh wow. Okay, some people are really energetic. All right, we're jumping down again for the ladies still with me to make my mess there. So let's go, and there we go. And we're back.
Yay! Oh gosh, everybody's like jumping in at once. Oh, that's so cool.
Yes,
That's actually really fun.
really, really super fun.
Oh, the superhero pose. Silvio, you did such a good job with the when Avatar lands, it like does this cool pose.
Oh, okay. Okay. All
So
right,
I have
guys.
I have a
Hmm.
question for you, just since like you've been in Decentraland before
Hmm.
and we've got a lot of new friends, but I guess like I would ask, because my perspective is skewed by being here for so long, but like what is something that you think we need in Decentraland that you maybe thought you would see here by now, or wish that you had, like wish that you saw here? Um, just curious if there's anything that stands out to you.
Okay, the thing is, I'm yet to explore a whole lot of the Decentraland. I feel like I haven't even covered up to 50% of what the Decentraland
Mm.
has or can offer. So I might need a little bit more time to start thinking about what the Decentraland is lacking. And there's a huge difference from when I joined. That was back in 2023, late
Yeah.
ending 2023 to now. It's smoother, like there are more tutorials that are easy to follow, and um, signing in then was a bit tough. I think before they implemented the email thing, or was the email thing there before? I don't recall. I think it was strictly a wallet then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So I think that has really helped because a lot of people who do not understand how Web3 works, they still have that Web2 feel to kind of like be able to jump in.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I feel like right now, you guys actually don't even show how much work you do behind the scenes. Because when newbies enter now, they just see it as an easy sale. But then you can see that you guys like there was no way to hide it. It's not like you're hiding it now, but you just are not like interested in showing everybody how much work you guys do behind the scenes to make everything work smoothly. So I love that. I love that. I really, really do. And it just motivates me to, be more active to, showcase what Decentraland is and what it could be. I love the tight, what's the word? Did I say tightness of the community? You may have different
Mhm.
opinions, but when it's time to get things done, people still come together to get things done. So it's not everywhere
Yeah.
you get that. Yes, it's not everywhere you get that. That's what shows like the quality of people you in the community that you have. So like I said, I can't there's really nothing for me to criticize right now because I'm still new. I'm still a baby in the Central
Yeah.
End. I'm still a baby. Yes, like
Ah.
I'm still a big ass baby. So
No,
I
you've been here so long. You've
I
been here.
am.
I'd call you an OG. You've been here for a
Oh,
long time.
oh no, 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 no. I like being baby. Can I say no?
Yeah.
So yeah, I know that. Thank you for the OG status. Yes, it's possible that I could be one because I'm still early as well. But
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to adding in my own way something that's sustainable to the Central End.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. But please do not think that the Central End is lacking. The Central End has a lot. And I know you are
Aw.
thinking for the future because it's just in you to improve, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But this is me telling you that right now, please enjoy what is going on and maybe just fix any bugs that come up. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people are going to join with all sorts of devices and things that, and with the way technology is going, any little update can just throw things up. So I think now, if Decentraland can just focus on maintenance, it would go a long way, which you're already doing, by the way. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ha ha.
Well, that's good to know, and I'll ask you that question if I can remember in 6 months, and be like, okay, what about now? And um, I'll be curious. Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So this has been amazing, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. This is our first SheFi Salon event, and I really hope to have more. Um, Thank you again, Vanessa. This has been beautiful. And don't forget, guys, if you attend two more. Those people that are here now, if you attend two more of these, if you don't have a name, you can grab a name. But I would love your feedback as well. For the post we made about this event on X, if you could go there and just tell us how the event was for you, that would be beautiful. Even for those who are watching or who will watch later, catch up later, please tell us if you're interested in joining Decentraland and please join Decentraland. And one more thing, Vanessa, where can our viewers find you if you would love them to reach out to you? Should it be the Decentraland Discord or the CBD Discord? Which one?
Let's see. Probably CBD is like it. Things don't get lost as quick.
Mm.
I'm on X, Canessa DCL, but like that, my X DMs are like there's so many group chats, so I'm notorious for missing messages there. So definitely Discord and I yeah, like if anybody has questions or just please feel like open enough or like please I'm inviting you if you need help, if you're stuck, if you're like hey I can't get this to work, like that's we all are here just to kind of like help. If I can't answer a question, I'll find somebody who can. So please just like when I started I didn't have anyone to ask and I don't want
Hmm.
anyone to like quit because they don't know who to ask. Like, I know who to ask, so I'll go bug them for you and be like, hey. That's usually how it works. I'm like, okay, let me pull this Dr. Krillo into our conversation. So, yeah, my DMs are always open.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you, Vanessa. And Vanessa, you have events that are coming up. You have the weekly uh, Twitter space, so people can join in, right? To talk about the Decentraland
Yeah,
community, right? Yeah. That happens every
yeah.
Thursday, or what day of the week?
Every Saturday, we've been
Saturday.
doing it for 3.5 years. Every Saturday, we start at 9 o'clock Pacific time in the US. And then sometimes we've talked for like 7 hours.
Oh.
There's actually more and more happening on Saturdays. So we're kind of trying to talk less so that other people can have their events. And then I started a new event because of SheFi. Like,
Oh.
um, I know it sounds ridiculous, but like 2 weeks ago, I was like, Canessa, you're a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why aren't you teaching? And I don't know. I just like, I put two and two together. Like, I need to be teaching.
Yes, you do.
And so I was like, okay, I'll make, because being a special ed teacher, you really do have to teach differently. Like, my students had, a variety of different needs. And I just feel like I'm not the best coder, or I'm not a coder at all. I'm not the best modeler. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things I can't do, but like what I can do is slow everything down and be that like patient person who answers the same question 20 times. Like patience, patience is my superpower. So if you're a new builder, just come on in. Like every week, it'll be Tuesdays, 9 o'clock Pacific time, but every week we'll kind of like we'll start fresh pretty much every week. So if you miss a week, you're not missing out on anything. We'll just keep like, yeah, like everybody, if you've never modeled, you should come in.
Oh my God. Yes, I missed the last one, but I plan to sort of like make up for it. So I'm definitely gonna catch up on that. Thank you for sharing that, Vanessa. Whew. Wow. Wow. You guys are the best. I don't know what else to say at this point. I feel like I was really freaked out having this, by the way.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah, I was really freaked out because I'm like, how is this going to go? Are people even want to be here? Like, why would they want to be here? Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm glad
Well, you
you
did
were.
awesome. You did
Thank
awesome. And
you.
tech worked. And I mean, you did it. And then next time you do it, you're going to be like, yeah, I got one in the bag already. I can do this. And before you know it, you're going to be thinking, what do I do for my 1 year, SheFi Salon anniversary? Like
Yeah.
it's,
Actually see
it's
this
going to
going
happen.
big. Yeah, I see this going big. I see you coming on at some point to co-host, and I feel like it's going to be a thing in the Centraland where people are going to want to come to Centraland to be interviewed, to talk about themselves. We're going to bring a crowd here, Vanessa. We have to. It
Yeah.
has to. It has to happen. It has to happen. Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
I think so. Like so far it's been so powerful just seeing everybody like jump in for the SheFi graduation. It was like wow. Um like I can't wait until everybody starts building their dreams. Like
Hmm.
I want to know what everybody's dreams are. Like I'm like, how do we help you build that?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you all go now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining from wherever you are. Thank you so much for making this a success, and I hope to see more of you in Decentraland. I'm going to post. I'll drop in the description on the live on YouTube. I'll drop the link to Decentraland to download if you don't know about it. To download, and I'll also drop the link to Panessa as well. And yeah, for Vanessa as well. So you can check out her builds, check out her tutorials, follow her, and stay in touch for updates. Make sure to subscribe and have a good evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are, guys. See ya.
Thank you so much, Miss Joe. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye, guys. Bye bye. Woo. Yeah. I need to figure out how to get party equipment in here so we can be like having music and dance competitions at some point. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
you almost could do something like a different, like the middle floor, you could have like an area for serious talks, an area for the party, area for meditation. You've got so much to work with here.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right. Let's see how it goes. Bye, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.